Dude, what's up? Are we
What's
going?
up, dude? Are we both wearing plain white tees?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Remember that
Real
song?
Slim Shady Stand Up. Which song are you thinking of?
Actually, I'm thinking of the hip hop one.
Slim
I
Shady.
bang in my white.
Yeah, that one.
I don't know that one. Is this Patreon?
No. It's not Patreon.
Them franchise boys.
Yep.
Ooh, what are Dim Boys up to, you think, these days?
I don't know what them boys are up to, honestly, but I will say this. I'll be in New York and Boston this weekend, and that's what this boy's going to be up to.
This boy.
So I'll be at the Beacon, and then I got a bunch of Atlanta and Savannah, and, you know.
I'm going to be in La Jolla.
ChrisLea.com.
This weekend with Matt, going to Red Rocks and Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Somebody said that they were... Wait. La Jolla... No. That's in Denver, right?
No. This
Red
weekend,
Rocks in Denver. La
Red
Jolla's
Rocks.
his show.
Yeah. La Jolla, I'll be in La Jolla Comedy Store in a couple weeks. And I'm also going to do one night in Helium in Indianapolis. Then I'm going to be in Lexington, Kentucky. Got some stuff coming up. Check it out.
I went to my... Remember my website? They said they were going to change it today.
Oh, yeah, the AI?
Yeah. I wonder if they did. I told the dude, I was like, is this AI? I don't have this shirt, and this looks a little different. And he didn't answer, and he's like, we could swap it out.
Oh, that's definitely AI.
It's for sure AI.
It's AI.
I mean, I said to him, I was like, dude, there are pictures of me in front of sold-out crowds. Don't make them up. It makes it look like I don't sell out.
I think you're leaning into it too much.
I'm starting to think about
scroll
it.
up.
Maybe you don't.
Well, scroll up. Scroll up. That's sold out. Yeah. He does. He does. But that's an arena.
You're not on it, huh?
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. That's green screen.
No, Nick.
Yeah, that's like you will find a U2 concert. Bono would be like,
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of that. But go to ChrisLea.com. I have a lot of dates.
And for
dates.
sure update the site because that was last week.
dude, I got one of those.
Oh, I know. I told
update it.
No, because I just told him the other day.
What? How long ago?
Friday.
Fired.
It's a Tuesday, and
Fired.
the weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna fire him. No, I'm not gonna fire him. But come on, man. It better be today, though.
It should be pretty easy.
Oh, it's definitely easy.
I'll take my boy Mark.
No, he has a whole company. Do
10
it.
minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
I'm getting furious right now.
Mark would have
Anyway.
a whole new website.
Guys, I got a text message about one of those fake ones about like your iCloud account has been like, and it's all this big, huge thing.
And
But then like who it's from, you know how you can see who it's
Oh,
from?
the email is crazy.
Yeah, this one's from AngelaWatson.768@pediatricians.com.
Legit. Legit.
Tell her I say hey.
Give her
I
my.
just think it's so ridiculous that they don't know
Yeah, I
whoever's
guess
trying
not.
to do this.
If I see a text message that long, I don't read it, no matter who it's from.
Yeah.
No, if that
It's
long.
my brother, maybe.
Brian sends long text messages like that, and
I'll read the beginning and the
I'm
end.
not going to read it. Sum it up for me.
Oh, dude, what about when like somebody like a fan or something sends you a long message on a DM? I just be like, if I have to go like
Scroll.
this, just one,
Yeah.
just that. But anyway, I hate because then they'll be like, "You got me on read." It's like, oh no, when you open this, it says read.
Yeah.
Like there should be a more accurate.
I think
account.
red. I would say red.
Yeah, red.
Red
Because it means
read,
you
same
read
thing.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I also know the algorithm. Get my attention right away.
No, I don't know.
Dick pic.
I'm just saying it should say like right, like it should not say that you read this. It should.
You can turn that off.
I know, but what I'm saying though is like just because I opened it
Doesn't mean you read it.
doesn't mean
Opened. Have
it should say open, and it should be like a timer.
It should say opened. You're right.
You know what I mean? It's just say
God,
open.
you guys are asking a lot from Instagram.
Yeah. Well, they can do it for sure. They have the technology to do it.
We could do it.
You know what I mean? It's like, come
Nick,
on.
how was
Instagram.
Zuck on Theo's?
It was good. It was
Cool.
good. I mean, you don't get anything
It's all the same.
really
Juicy.
out of
I
him.
usually
Right,
always
right.
listen to Theo, and I went, I'm kind of set on that guy. I got it.
He had some.
Is he still acting tough or what?
Yeah, he was like, the first thing I do is fight people for 2 hours in the
Yeah,
morning.
yeah.
But Theo had some funny shit. He was like, you
Still
look like a
running with
guy
it.
who looked up how to be a guy on YouTube.
That's hilarious.
And it's so quick, like, because then he follows it up with a question. So you, like,
They don't have time. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a dig. And like, okay, he's on to the next one.
but it was
Yeah,
cool.
Zuck is-
It was cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Crazy. Could you? I was thinking about this the other day, but like, I don't. Do you do? I guess you don't And well, you have people on Fighter and a Kid. You have people come.
Guest?
Yeah.
Very rare.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like we have,
Would you do that?
And only friends. Like we had Jeff Dye. I mean,
right.
I don't know if we'd have Zuck.
Well, you had what's his name on Kato Kalin, right?
Yeah, but that's something I'm interested in.
Yeah. No, I understand.
But we get hit up all the time. Like there's an
Yeah.
He's like, what about this big star?
Right.
I'm like, no.
Right.
No, but I think but there are certain. Okay, it's one thing to have like, hey, my this actor's coming out in a movie. Can they come on Fighter and a Kid? Okay, I get it.
Yeah, no.
You get what? No.
Yeah, I get saying no,
Yeah.
but Zuckerberg.
No. I'm not saying Zuckerberg.
I don't think so. I like, and I'm not discrediting me or Brian. I have nothing to say to him.
Yes, you do though.
I don't though.
I think you do.
I don't buy his shtick. I don't buy any of it.
That's
I'm
what
not
you
a
have
fan.
to say to him.
No, I wouldn't bring him in and disrespect him. I respect him enough. I wouldn't bring him in and be like, hey, dude, I still
It's
think
okay
you're
to question.
I still think you're a cock, dude.
But I'm not saying not Zuckerberg. Like you have Zuckerberg on because
that's
he's
what I'm saying.
Zuckerberg. But
That's
I'm
what I
saying,
mean. It's
but
like
what
so
I'm
big.
saying is having people on that you're not interested in. Not that Theo's not interested in Zuckerberg. Theo is interested in everybody.
Everything,
But
yeah.
but I'm not. You know what I mean?
That's
so like,
my thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, like we guess you would know. I'm like, I just.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that.
I'm just
though.
not interested.
I know what
I
you
don't-
mean. I
Would
know
you
what
do
mean.
it?
It'd be good for ratings. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, but why would he be on Riffin
no,
with Griffin?
I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
That'd be
I'm
great.
not saying Zuckerberg.
I give
I'm
him the
saying,
singing mic. Come on,
I'm
Zuck.
saying, would you have an interview kind of thing
Yeah.
where it's every week, and then every week, and then it's people. Sometimes it would have to be people you don't care about.
Yeah, I would.
You would do that.
I would do it.
Yeah,
I enjoy
got it.
doing that.
That's why I was just yeah.
But I think like what I like about what Theo does is Theo just likes telling stories to different people. That's what I think is funny. So Theo's telling a story about one time there was this black dude in a tow truck, and then you cut over here and it's Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I mean that's hilarious.
But
That's
You know what I
exactly
mean?
how I look at it.
Yeah.
I want to see how they react.
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
Even if it's someone I know everything
like
about.
when Ben Affleck was on Theo and
There was some great clips.
the
from that.
accountant too, and he's like, "Yeah, John's my brother," and Theo's like, "Damn, that's your brother." He's like, "Yeah, I love that dude." He's like, "Damn, I didn't. That's crazy." And clearly Theo's joking. He just doesn't. And then Theo keeps going, "That's crazy. I didn't know it was your brother." Like clearly joke around. And then you see Ben's like, "Well, no, man, he's not like my blood brother." And Theo's like,
Yeah, but those guys.
"So what do you mean?"
Like Affleck is like doing junket after junket with fucking person who's just like, so tell me about your cast.
Right,
so he
right,
doesn't, you know
right.
what I mean? It's like
He's
so,
just used to saying a certain way.
yeah.
Then you sit down there and like Ben
You're a real
Affleck sitting there,
guy.
Theo's like, so the first time I did coke, and you're like, wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
I love that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like for you guys, I just think it's funny to see Brian going in about some nonsense. But you know what? That's
Man, I just don't want to be there.
yeah, I'm just about to say that is what I'm saying is great about
That's
you.
where I'm at in life.
I mean, no, but that's great about you, man. I mean, actually, it's very telling for you to be here to say this. I'm giving you some praise right now. It's like if you disagree with things, about like that guy in particular. Yeah. So you're saying, I'm not trying to do gotcha journalism. I'm not trying to do you're just like, I got nothing to say to this guy, so let me move on with my life. Yeah. I mean, I think that's great, especially in an era where this thing we do and social media and influencing and all that stuff, it's all about being negative.
Yeah.
I know. So
Right?
so all right. So you have an interview channel, okay? Hey, it's popular. Shania Twain. We want Shania Twain to be on.
Yeah.
You go. Let's do it.
Yeah. I've seen Shania Twain live. I would ask her about the horses.
I do love Shania Twain.
Yeah, I'd be like, I
Feel
saw,
like a woman.
I saw Shania Twain in Vegas, and she
Guys,
brings.
I don't want to talk about Shania Twain.
Yeah, well, you brought it up, motherfucker. So we're talking about fans.
The whole point is, you don't want to talk about
You started driving this road.
You should name somebody else.
So she
dude.
brings
I'm
a
a huge fan.
She brings a horse out, and she's controlling this big animal while she's singing songs.
Magic.
And
Okay, so
the whole time I'm looking, I'm like, oh my god,
Magic.
Is this horse gonna trample her
Yeah.
if somebody flashes a thing, or is it gonna just shit right on the thing?
She's David Blaine.
So hold on. So okay,
and I would interview
the
her.
horse wants to be on your podcast. You interview the horse, the Shania Twain's horse.
Yeah,
and it can talk.
That is
if
something.
it can talk, yeah.
What now? His was a terrible example because
Yeah.
she's a massive star and we're a big fan.
But my point is
No,
a
but
massive
what
star.
What about like Tucker Carlson? Clearly, you can get ratings. You don't really fuck with them.
But Tucker Carlson is way more interesting than Shania Twain.
Yeah, I see what he's saying.
What the fuck? You ask?
Gotta be our new thing.
You ask if you you ask a few questions to Shania Twain.
That's if we have top 10 greatest Nick moments, that's top 5 right there. You saying some nonsense and then him going. Dun, 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 dun.
That's cool.
It's like making Candyman
Of course. See, I'm not like one side or the other. I would love to talk to Tucker Carlson.
All right, bad example. The Hawk-Tua girl.
Oh, well, that's...
Oh, no, that'd be hard.
See, you know what I'm saying? So people are doing it for the views.
Yeah.
But what the fuck are you going to talk to her about?
No, but I'm only...
After crypto scam, you're like,
at first, I would have probably wanted to do it.
Interviewing her before that.
But since I've seen some of the interviews, it's not good.
No.
What happened to her? Is she still doing stuff?
She just came back. Way worse numbers.
To way worse numbers what?
She took like 2 months off because of the crypto thing, and then she came back and like she was getting like 400,000. I think the last one was like 60.
Right, yeah.
Still being fired in the
That's
case. God.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Still
God
worse numbers. I would love those.
But it's weird, though, that...
Nick's like, she should just stop. They're under 100K.
Sorry, that was...
Well, maybe they want to hear what she has to say about
No, but see, the thing is like, you're speaking from your thing. Is like what you don't realize is...
18,000, Jesus Christ.
What you don't realize is you're very similar to...
the Hawk-Tua girl.
No, you're very similar to Theo.
In what way?
Because Theo doesn't mind doing his thing.
He has his own language, yeah. I have my own language, yeah.
You have your own language.
Yeah.
So I would love to see, like, Tucker Carlson sitting next to you while you're going like this.
Yeah. But my shit would be, I would be bombing in front of these motherfuckers, dude. Bombing. Oh, you know what I mean?
You're all upside down.
JD Vance is just like...
You know, it'd be funny when they're talking all interesting.
That would be great. Congratulations, welcomes JD Vance.
That would be great, Chris, with like Candace Owens, and you just keep going, really?
Yeah. Like
really?
Candace Owens. I wouldn't even know. Candace Owens is a good one, but I think she's interesting. But yeah,
I love
the thing is like I would want to talk to these people, but I just would like it to.
Hell yeah,
That was Mark.
it's magical.
I think when we get the new studio,
do you feel like a woman?
Cannot do Photoshop anymore.
That's Mark.
It's one of the rules.
It's Mark's studio, so I don't know.
I don't know. I just wanted to be more casual.
Yeah. Wow, Wiz Khalifa was on it? This is hilarious. Mark Cuban was on it?
Well, as soon as someone's popping, the entertainers
See,
go,
that's
okay, that's the new thing, and they go over there. They're like politicians. They blow in the wind.
That's so weird.
Her last episode before said how to avoid getting canceled. And then she did her crypto thing and then was gone for 2 months.
But then she came back. She had fucking KSI on and only got 77,000 views.
This one, these are 2 kids who started doing clips talking Tua, where they very seriously broke down her episodes and drank rosé. And
those guys were funny.
And that
it's a joke.
He edited for Theo. I hired him, and he edited for us for a year. And then in like a month, he blew up, and they're getting millions of views. And then they went on the podcast, and the kid's making bank now.
Oh, wow.
Shout out Cam.
Does she take any responsibility in the crypto stuff?
I don't even know what happened, dude. Isn't it all a scam?
Yeah.
I had a crypto company hit me up. They're like, for $15,000, if you just post this, I'm like, you're out your goddamn mind, man. Mm-hmm. I'll do it for 30.
Right.
I would never.
But I told you, but thick coin would be great.
Oh God, thick
You
coin.
can't do coins.
Why not?
It's over. It's too many scams. You can't do it.
Isn't that what she did?
Yes, right. But I give her a benefit of doubt. I don't think
there's like after there was like fart coin.
I don't think she knew what she was doing, and her team did it and tried to capitalize on it, and then she just gets thrown under the bus.
Right.
Listen.
Yeah.
When you don't have a team, and then all of a sudden you have a team.
Right. You're fine.
Red flag.
How do you trust that team? Unless it's like your dad, and then if it's your dad and mom and
they don't know what they're doing.
What do they know about it?
Yeah, and they're like, crypto,
like,
$100,000, we'll do it.
I don't know what crypto even is, honestly.
You're the perfect candidate to do it then.
No, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't make a coin. No way. I would never have ever done that.
Coin?
No. Maybe in like 2000.
Congrats coin?
When it first came out, I didn't. But no way. Now?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know anyone doing it now.
I don't understand what it is.
Huh? Kuda coin? Yeah.
It's the ship sailed.
Yeesh coin?